गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतः न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम् भद्रकाले नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरि मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ देवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। वासुदेवा वासुदेवा वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। Vasudeva, Vasudeva, Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम। So some questions are there. Let us see what are those questions. First question is, this is anonymous. As I am someone just beginning to explore and understand our culture and rituals, can you please explain to a layman like me what exactly is the concept of pitars? ये पितर वाले प्रश्न बहुत रहते हैं. How do we understand the science behind this? And what is the significance of Pitar Paksh to this Pitar and to us, the living family members? What are the essential rituals? All actions which should be done in this period by Hindus. Please note that we are a member of a cosmic family. We are not some small person. To maintain us, you must be seeing that Panch Mahabhut are constantly serving us. Similarly, Devatas are in our body. You heard this point. Similarly, the Pitars, our ancestors, are there. Extreme attachment with the family. But they had done lot of punya. If somebody has extreme attachment with the family, at the same time he has done sufficient dhan ityadi, not upasana but punya karma. Upasana will take him to higher. They go in a lok called Pitralok. Lok means realm of experience. Lokyante iti loka. Like this is satsang lok. What experience you can have here, you can't have in dining hall. So to experience the satsang, you have to come here. To experience the dining facilities, you have to go there, not here. So all places cannot give you the same experience. So one separate lok is there as per the desire of the jeev. These are little high punyashali jeev. They have gone to become pitar. Okay. And you have to appreciate that your father, great grandfather, great great grandfather, grandfather to the power 10. So many grandfathers and great grandfathers are there, and they have done something for the family. So it is Kritagata Pradhan. Therefore, Shraddha has come from Shraddha word. You have taken a lot from the ancestors and the family. And it is our Bhagwan has made that we have to express that Shraddha by offering them rice balls, hot rice ball called. Therefore, Pitars are called Ushmapa. Ushmapa. Because they have to have hot rice ball. If you know, the Pindadan is done. So they take the rice like this. The Pandit will must have done that if you have seen. So they eat hot. So that is called Ushmapa. Acha, they have a lot of influence in our life. If Pitars are not happy, I will tell you what problems may be coming. Progeny problem will be there. Son will not be there in the family. The marriage problems will be there. Job problems will be there. There will be end of the clan. Something will happen that clan won't progress ahead. And then maybe diseases. I went to somebody's house, Brahmin was there. Their son were having all white spots all around. He must be 12, 15-year old. No hereditary problem. I asked only one thing, do you do Shraddha or not? They said, no, we don't believe in all these things. I said, not a question, we don't know anything. What you don't believe in, you don't know. Where it comes to Dharma Shastra, go to the. And they did it. They called the priest. It started disappearing. 10-year-old white spot started disappearing. I went to somebody's house at 9 o'clock, just like that. I'm not telling the place. And all of a sudden, I smelled a lot of cigarette, smokes, wine. I said, only two people are there, and both are, I don't know them, nobody has smokes. Two rooms were there. So I asked, who is smoking? They said, every evening, this comes in our house. So I said, her husband had passed. I said, your husband was drinking and smoking or what? He said, yes. I went outside the house, nothing was there. Only in that house. I said, that gati of that जीव is not there. गति फंस गई है इसकी कहीं पे. And therefore, tomorrow only, take the muhurt from the priest and please do the shraddh there properly. Shraddh is a sankalp where you take a sankalp for the well-being and nice, better gati of that jeev. And it is possible that still it may not go, like in the case of Dhundukaris. So next day, they called the priest and did all the rituals. I didn't get, but they told that after that, it disappeared. So don't think that Pitar is just a hearsay. Dhundukari, Gokarn did Shraddha for Dhundukari in Bhagavad, if you remember. And he went to Gaya. Still he could not be liberated. Still he was in the Bhut Yoni. Bhut Yoni. Bhut is a Yoni, is a Vayu Deh, where a person doesn't get a gati and he's suffering. He's thirsty and thirsty a lot. बहुत तड़पन तड़पता रहता है. And Gokarn did the Shraddha, but still he could not be liberated. Tell me why? You know why? Because Gokarn's. Huh? No. Dhundukari's father was somebody. Dundu, Dundukari's father was not Atmadevji. His sister, Dundukari's sister, had given that child. Therefore, it was wrongly done. So, therefore, the fruit was not there. So, Shraddha has a effect. If lot of problems are there, just go for a Shraddha, etc. So, this is the power of Shraddha. Only I did not know. Already many things have gone wrong. So, you have written what is the significance of Pitru Paksh to living members? It will influence. It will influence. One of, I'm not taking his name, you all know him. So, his his uncle's marriage. Uncle's किसी की घर में शादी. I think brother or somebody's marriage was there. And on somebody in his house, his uncle who passed away, he came in his body. And he shouted. He said, "You did not give the uh, food to cows and piters." So these things have a validity. Let me tell you, unseen world is much bigger and powerful than the seen world. And they operate tremendously. Swami Abhedananda was telling that tomorrow was his sannyas diksha. So he shaved his head and all these things. He said in the dream, Pitar came and made him sit on a throne and did abhishek. होता है ऐसा. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम ऐसा ही बोल रहे हैं. So these things are very relevant, and when these things are not tackled because you have taken from your ancestors. In Gita it is said that evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartati ayah aghayurindriya rama mogam partha jivati. When it comes to taking, you took from your father, grandfather, because father had taken from grandfather, grandfather from. So we have been recipient of our lineage. Nobody is self-made man. It's a quite a foolish statement to say that I'm a self-made man. But I'm talking because in me hundreds of people and saints have invested in me. It is their investment that I am able to talk today. Blessed me, talked to me, taught me. So our family members have a big role in my life. And we skip those. So now that Peter will say, okay, let me see how you progress now. तुम्हारी ट्रैफिक हम गड़बड़ करवा देंगे. This is the concept of Pitars are there. So what are the essential rituals that the priest will come and tell you? Some decent priest you can get. I think it will take 1 hour, 1.5 hour puja he will do. Huh? 1 hour puja he will do. And he will ask you to sit there. And the sankalp has to be. Now Pitar Paksh will be coming. शायद कब से 15th 17th. अच्छा ठीक है जो भी हो. So you can do that. Pitar Paksh puja you can do that. Okay. हैं? मदर पक्ष नहीं नहीं वो उसी में आ गया. उसी में आ गया. पितर इज नॉट मेल फीमेल. अभी आ रहे हैं. गर्ल ऑफ द फैमिली इफ यू आर वांटिंग हाउ गर्ल कैन डू आई एम कमिंग टू दैट. बट जीव विल बिकम पितर इज अ देवता. दे हैव एक्सेस टू योर हाउस. दे हैव एक्सेस टू योर माइंड. They have access to your intellect. Intellect also, they can change it. They are big devatas. I started only like that. Not every everybody can become pitar. इतना आसान नहीं है. क्या बोलें आपसे, बहुत कुछ है. Question continues about pitar. Ambika Srinivasan from Singapore. It is said only the male members of the family have a right to perform Shraddha rituals and bring peace to our ancestors. My request for knowledge is, if any male member is not doing the rituals, then how can the family please their pitars and attain moksha and be saved from their curses? Call the priest. Priest will take sankalp on behalf of that. And in this case, how can specifically women in the family help? By making the rice, etc. Let me tell you. No, no, listen. Jo, the yajna, patni word, how it comes. Patanjali has defined patni word, patyur yajna sanyoge. One who is cooperating in yajna with the husband, that is called patni. So patni word has come from the one who is in the yajna. So male member contributes with the money, but arranging for the priest, arranging food, clothes, and all the arrangement, cleaning the whole place, and getting the all only women do it. Most of that work they do it. Male member come and sit at the end. They don't do anything, but they are the one who organize everything, inform the relatives. ये तो आप गद्दे से बैठ गए. So, but the woman does not do the pitar. Shraddha. Moment woman gets married, she belongs to another family and her gotra also changes. Woman's gotra is not that gotra where she was there. So she is belonging to that person's family now. So if she performs, Pitar won't take it because they want from their family and they don't consider you from their family now. बोले पितर भी ऐसे हैं. And therefore they are not supposed to do that. And supposing in the same family husband is not there, supposing, or husband has gone somewhere and the wife is there, she can ask the priest, etc., to take sankalp. But somehow you get the shraddha done. That is the main thing in their name. It is important. मुश्किल है. Call the priest and do it. But ask them to take sankalp, brother. Because you are married now. No, you are from another family now. You're not in the same family. You are out. वो हो गया, दान हो गया कन्या का वहां से, तो नहीं मानते आपको अपनी फैमिली का. हाँ, priest will do it. They'll take in their name. Then they will take. But girl, therefore they cannot do that. One more question is there about Shraddha. There has to be a clarity about Shraddha. And some thoughts come that I should take 6-7 days only on Pitr Paksh. That how is there? What are the stories behind that? One more is there. Shraddha rituals are for the departed souls, but they are reborn elsewhere. So who is this Shraddha for? Does it still reach them? Of course it reaches them. It is redirected. Like if you do the post and you are in some house and you are shifted, so that person will redirect it to your new address. So it has gone because sankalp is transferred. It is not the object, it is sankalp of your peace and thanks has been given. That is the main thing. वो पितृ पक्ष का है. So if you are doing like that, it is fine. And also you'll be surprised. Supposing you think there is nobody after me to do that. So there is a vidhan to do your own shraddha near Ganga Ji in Prayag. Near Sangam, you can go and ask the priest to do your own shraddha while you are living as well. If you are not confirmed that after me, who will do the shraddha. And if somebody has passed away, and you do to Shad for final, then Badrinath is the one, Prayagraj is the one, Ujjain, 3, 4, and Gaya. Gaya. Gaya is very popular for that. So that Shad is done. So I am just saying one thing. Please be safe. Don't say no to outright. सबने भगवान राम ने श्राद्ध किया दशरथ जी का, पांडवों ने श्राद्ध किया, सबने. इफ यू सी द रामायण एंड भारत, भगवान राम डिड श्राद्ध फॉर जटायु. फॉरगेट अबाउट दशरथ जी को तो किया ही किया, जटायु के श्राद्ध किया था भगवान राम ने. इट इज सो इंपॉर्टेंट. वी कैन नॉट जस्ट ब्रश इट ऑफ दैट आई बिलीव इन लॉर्ड एवरीथिंग. भगवान के ही नियम है. दिस इज द रूल्स ऑफ द लॉर्ड. It will not be dictated by my belief because I know very little. There is a very big world. Very big world. Here you are sitting. You can't see Indra. You can't see Agni, but they are here. You can't see Brahma. They are here. So there is a very big world. And I always remember Karpatriji Maharaj in this. Karpatriji said that one person was going to the forest. Somebody said in the forest there is no food and wild animals were there. So he took some tiffin and took some gun. Now as he moved ahead, other person said, he said there is food in the forest and no wild animals are there. Drop all these things. Now he asked a question, should he leave the tiffin box and should he leave the arms or not? No. Why? At the most this will be wasted. Otherwise life will be wasted. It is very important to play safer. One thing which I am still learning, that please be safe rather than sorry. Look before you leave, they say. So don't take these things very, very lightly. It has a significance. I have seen the houses where Pitr Paksh is not, puja is not done. So we can make it out that which Devta is not happy in this house. Where some Devta is neglected. Today only you saw about Devtas. So you can make out from something that in this house Saraswati is not there, or Lakshmi is not there, or Pitrs are not happy, or Varun Devta is not happy. Something is there. Somewhere this person has missed to perform something. That Shraddha was not there. So the Pitrs will send somebody in your life to tell about that also. That is also possible. It is also possible somebody is doing Pitr Paksh for you, because you are also departed soul from somewhere. Oh, therefore I am happy in Pitr Paksh. So, that is also possibility. Redirected. बहुत सी ऐसी बातें हैं. Let's move ahead now. हाँ? मतलब हाँ कर सकते हैं. हाँ कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. हो सकता है. हाँ. Right. Correct. That is the final one. I didn't get again say. हाँ. No. If that is said there, it is final then. No. It is over. But as a discipline, we do tarpan every Amavasya. It is always good to do it. Rather, Jal tarpan you can do daily rather. Or at least in Amavasya, if not daily. If you do it daily, you will see the change in the family. Or Amavasya is a Pitra day actually. So if anybody does that, he will see that the children are much more. calmer, obedient, family life is better. It has an effect. No, no, nothing like that. Where will we go? Some may do, but it is not very practical. It's difficult to do all these things. Okay, Hari Om. Okay, next question. अनुजा श्रीवास्तव. तो वेदांतिक क्वेश्चन है भाई विवेक जी. आपका तो आंसर कर दिया था. तो your question I saw, but that is fine. When it is said transcend the waking dream and deep sleep state or the gross subtle and causal bodies worlds, what does it mean exactly? How does it come? देखो transcending is doesn't mean you have to go, you have to see it a different manner. That itself is transcending. You cannot be without gross body or the subtle body or the causal body. You cannot leave that and do meditation. You have to see it as anatma and mithya. That itself is transcending. That we saw that all will be there. This identification is transcending. Like something is there, I have transcended that sadness. That means I'm not affected. That it is now a drishya for me. Okay. Now I hope it is clear to Anuja. How to go beyond causal body? Don't go beyond causal body. You cannot do anything with the causal body. It will be there because if causal body is not there, we will die. We will become furniture. This doesn't have causal body. Neither it has subtle body. If I bring some subtle body and put it here, it will start moving. Because that alone makes a G. When I'll come automatically, it will shift. So you cannot do anything with the causal body and subtle body. Only thing is go beyond it means see it as not I. Don't say I'm ignorant. Why? Because you know when you're ignorant, whatever you know is drishya. It is not drishta. Going beyond means seeing it as not I and not mine. Simple thing is there. Hi, sir. So, भाई सबको अपना अपना देखा. What do you think about reincarnation? Don't ask what I think. What is reincarnation? Don't say do you believe in past next birth or not. You will not believe. Two religions, biggest religion, don't believe in rebirth. And it is such a logical fallacy. Because today we have the effect called the actions, the prarabdha. There is no cause for that. Akrit abhyagam krit pranash. There are two dosh mentioned. याद आ रहा होगा. So today somebody is born in the shacks, somebody is born in the palace. It's an accident. And that God is eccentric. झक्की भगवान है. किसी को इतना दुख दे रहा है, किसी को इतना सुख दे रहा है. And second thing, when a baby is born, baby has a samskar. Baby is not खाली हाथ आए हैं. He has a samskar. He has a vasana. He is not खाली हाथ आए हैं. He is born with certain parents, certain riches, certain poverty. And one of the Upanishads, you know what they say? They say you don't have to teach the baby to suck the milk of the mother. Because in any birth, in animal's birth, as a calf, as a baby, he has sex. So that samskar of that means already he had something, therefore he can do like that. Because that is also an action. Okay, observation then. So because it has vasana, vasana cannot be formed unless he has done action. Somebody, child prodigy, you must have heard, many child prodigies are there. At the age of 3, they are playing tabla. At the age of 4, they are becoming, very well-known people in their area. So it's not without the past birth is there. So without the past birth, you cannot be there. And while you can see your mind, you can see also my past. I don't know what past I have done to get this samskar. So prarabdha and vasana, these two things are a big indicator that there was a past birth. And biggest is Shastra. In Kathopanishad, one mantra comes, Yonim anne prapadyante sharirattvaya dehina. Isthanum anne anusanyati yatha karm yatha shrutam. Yam Dharmaraj says that they take yoni as per their notion and as per their action. Very long topic is there. I'm just touching upon it. I want to say that Upanishad says that. And Gita, of course, says that. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya namani grihnati naroparani तथा शरीराय विहाय गिरणानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. गीता says, भागवत जी says, उपनिषद says, और क्या चाहिए? पुराण says. And our experience also says that seeing my vasana cannot be formed unless certain work a person has not done in this birth. But he gets the fruit. Child has a hole in the lungs sometime. Sometime he has much suffering during his baby only. He has not done any action to get bad fruit. How will you account for that? And therefore, there is reincarnation, there is a rebirth, and after this also there will be birth. Krit pranash and akrit abhyagam, there are two faults. Krit pranash means if there is no rebirth, any wrong thing I will do, I will not get the fruit. Akrit abhyagam means that I am getting the fruit without doing anything. Somebody became king without, ये भगवान पागल है निकला. क्योंकि अकृत अभ्यागम, I have not done anything, he is giving the fruit. ऐसे कहीं हो सकता है क्या? And therefore there is a big web of fruits of action and action. ऐसे है कि somebody has a very brilliant intellect. अब तुलसीदास जी, when he was born, he said Ram. When he was born, he said Ram. उनका नाम राम बोला हो गया. He didn't cry. And he was born after 12 months. अब कहां से राम बोला हो गया उनका नाम? Mother died. Mother's name was Hulsi. So she died. So her maid was there. Her name was Chunia. So she took and tried to bring him up. After few years, she died. So he became an orphan. So Atmaram Dobe was his father. They took him to his house. He said he's very inauspicious child. We will not take him because two people died. He became on the road. He was begging food. But he was chanting, and Parvati used to come and feed him. They saw that from nowhere, one very brilliant lady used to come, shining. And she took food and disappeared. इसीलिए वो स्वामी जी के रामायण में too much of bhakti is on Bhavani Shankaro Vande. तो एक्सीडेंट तो नहीं है. Sant Gyaneshwar was there here. Changdev's one story comes. Changdev, he used to ride on a tiger. Sant Gyaneshwar said, what great about it? He was sitting on a wall. ऐसे कर दिया, wall चल गई. ऐसे ही हो गया. एकनाथ जी was there. He prepared for, फिर पितरों के लिए वो आ गया. For pitars he made lot of delicacies, puri, etc. All the Shudra were passing. He was a Brahmin. But they said very nice food is there. He gave that food. Now again he prepared. So Pitar directly came and sat and ate. Dhyan dena. Don't think it is only cock and bull story. They ate. Now all the Brahmins of that city boycotted him. And they said, we'll not come to your house and you are out. He said, no, but they came and ate. If Pitar can come, what problem you have? He said, how can you say like that? They were Pitar. We'll believe if you can feed the grass to the bull, Nandi, who is on the temple. अब he was a great saint. He took the fodder, and in that stone Nandi he took. Nandi did like this, and he ate the grass and ran away. नहीं सुना ये? Ran away. Then they had to bring new Nandi. ये होता है ऐसा. ऐसे ही फर्स्ट एक जन्म में कोई संत बन जाता है. The Bon Maharaj was there. At the age of 16, you know what he did? What you say, Vanaprastha Ashram. He left the house and didn't go anywhere else. He made another house outside his house. Just simple quarter and room. वहीं रहते थे ये. At the age of 20 के आसपास he already wrote a poem in Sanskrit. पढ़ना आप इनके बारे में. ईश्वर दर्शन, there is a book called ईश्वर दर्शन. पढ़ लेना जरा. Wandering in the 2 books are compulsory, you have to read it. हाँ, कोई गुरु नहीं था इस समय. He went to Ramakrishna Mission. ऐसा ही था. Without any past samskar, anybody can do like that. Then from Kerala, I think was for Palaghat or somewhere, and he took a train to Varanasi. His brother asked, "When are you coming?" No answer. Silence. This passion मजाक है क्या? And he left. And the train stopped on the Varanasi station. No money, no place to live. Sharanagati was so much. He came down, went to some temple. कोई परेशानी नहीं कि अरे कहाँ रुकेंगे, अरे बाप रे कुछ पैसा दे नहीं, मर जाए तो क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं. Temple, he asked the priest, "Can I stay here?" He said, "How long?" बोले, "Just for one night." He said, "Okay, यहीं लेट जाओ." बोले, "कुछ खाने को मिलेगा, पोटैटो वगैरह कुछ दे दो." He gave something. First night ऐसे बीती उनकी. He left in the morning after taking bath. अब कहाँ जाए? You can imagine the state of mind. It is not that anxiety is there. Free. Sharanagati and Vairag was too much to be that in there. To be very free when you have nothing, nowhere to go, nothing to stay. How will it come unless a person has past birth? इतना वैराग ना हो तो. He came Uttarkashi later on. Today also when we go to Kailash, halat kharab ho jati hai. With so much agency, hotels and all these things are there. हाँ, अच्छे ठंडे हो जाते हैं. और हम लोग, और उनके समय में he is walking with 2 brahmacharis. Kailash Yatra, there is one book. Swami Niranjananand was there. She, I think, transcribed or something like that. Translated that. हाँ. It is there. You read it. चलते चले जा रहे हैं. There is no place to stay somewhere. He stayed with lamas. These Tibetans lamas. And he fell very ill there. Still continuing it. एक जन्म में इतना डिस्पैशन आ जाएगा. For in one jam so much you have so much of quietness and so much of carefreeness for the God. मजाक है क्या कोई? It's not one birth. Therefore there was a path birth and there will be next birth. Scripture से तो देखते हैं अनुभूति, and you can see such people also. और भी बहुत से examples हैं. What to talk about all examples. Therefore you will definitely get a new birth if you don't get liberated. अच्छा, Nimisha Rawat from Delhi. Pooch Swamiji, I work in a private school and after active involvement in various fields, I felt the race not worth. Now I sincerely focus on the work that comes to me with no competition, credit and attachment. My time is spent more in sadhana. Am I shrinking away from work as private organizations keep demand more and more? Resigning from job is not a viable option for me at this time. Please guide. देखो, when you grow, automatically the things becomes less important. You are shirking from responsibilities only when you are leaving higher for lower. But when you are leaving lower for higher, then you are going to a bigger class. So you will be misfit in that environment and that class. Don't force yourself to be in the same class. Now your mind demands another kind of attitude and work. So don't force yourself, because your taste has become of jap, of sadhana, of part, of meditation. Feed it, otherwise you'll be suffocated. So you are not at all shirking from that. When the child grows, we give him new clothes. Old clothes are too tight for him. Similarly, when a mind grows, it needs some more diet. Baby food don't work. As the baby grows, you give him semi-solid after that. After that, you give him solid. Now that powder will not work to 10-year boy. 10-year boy is quite, he eats a lot. So, so as the mind grows, उसकी taste grow होती है. He needs some kind of quietude, meditation. He wants to go into the depth of his personality. He wants to sit quietly. He wants to interact less. It is his stage, and why to suffocate it? You have given sufficient time. There is no need to. I will not be governed by people. If after 50 you are in one prasthashram, and you are not answerable to anybody after that. That still have to perform the duties. You are not supposed to unless there is some urgency. So you're not at all leaving your responsibility, because you are not wasting your time, or you are not doing something wrong. You are going higher and higher and higher and higher. Swadharma sometimes is decided by what is my state of mind. And certain things only I will know it, nobody else will know. Only God and me knows what is my state actually. For something which I crave, only I know it. सबको बताएंगे वो नहीं समझ पाएंगे. They compare me with my past. कि आप ऐसे पहले नहीं थे, अब क्या हो गया? They don't know that there is a stages are there. Mind has another kind of demand. So don't get carried away. Give your mind the kind of higher food that it needs. Otherwise, you'll be unhappy. At the corner of the mind, this will see that I didn't do justice with myself. हमने अपने को समय नहीं दिया अच्छे से. I was just carried away. And therefore, we should move forward. Next question. Next question. This is from Nikita from Singapore. Humble pranams. Number 1. Hari Om Nikita. How do we make our actions and thoughts align to Guru's thoughts and make him happy? Achha, this question also came. Good. Simple thing is, whatever Guru says, you follow. Simplest thing is that if you consider somebody as Guru, if you have not considered, no problem. But if you consider, then just obedience and humility, they are the foundation of the spiritual life, not study and satsang. I have no life of my own. Just obey. Simple thing is there. And if I don't know what my teacher wants, then it is not at all, devotion is not there. If devotion is there, I will know what my teacher will want. इतना तो पता ही होता है कि he will prefer this, he will not prefer this. That is preference. है कि नहीं? To kill Tadika, Ramji's choice was not there. Ramji was not killing. Tell me why? Huh? Why was not killing? Huh? Ah. She was a woman. वो तो गुरु ने बोला. उनके स्टैंडर्ड्स थे, धर्मवान थे वो. फिर मारा. Same thing happened with Ahilya. He was not touching with the feet. वो तो गुरु ने बोला कि छुओ, वरना इसका उद्धार नहीं होगा. The very most important thing, dharma comes as agya from somewhere. When we are in the house, we have to have agya of my father. Agya of my mother. 6:30 in the evening, I was to be on the table to study. 6:30 p.m. I have not remembered. I answered back to my father, even if he's right or wrong. Answered back. Many things were there which I may not agree directly, but it's not that raising the house. जो है ठीक है भाई, बड़े हैं वो, जो कहेंगे कर देंगे. There is nothing which works with the elderly person other than आज्ञा. Either you don't believe that he is my teacher, ठीक है, I accept you. अगर बिलीव किया है किसी को, die for that. There is no other way to control your mind. Point is, the mind is very tricky thing. ठीक है ना, ये बहुत खतरनाक. You are living with 1,000 rakshas inside. One rakshas is enough, but you don't know from which angle which rakshas will come. And therefore, agya is the vritti that comes through some God's wish comes through somebody in your life. God will not come and tell you, but God's wish for you will come through somebody. She can be mother, she can be father, she can be this. It may be difficult because agya and vasana are opposite. Ahankari person will never be obedient. He is very obsessed by his own ideas. And in spiritual life, you have to drop everything. There is no place for my personal life. हम तो छोड़ने के लिए आए हैं. I have come to give up. Same place, Gurudev used to make early morning tea. And with the Angethi was there. Angethi, I don't know if all of you know or not. That coal, and they used to fan like that. And it was cold. And he used to get up at 4 o'clock or so. So Gurudev said that I had to get up early and I had to take bath and I may not sleep. There's no alarm clock. Sometimes he used to sleep on a stone. The head was on the stone. He may not oversleep. Because Taponji was very stern and strict teacher. Hardly you see any smiling photograph. Forget about laughing a lot. Strict and stern. Therefore, hardly any brahmachari used to stay with him. कई आए चले गए छोड़ के. Gurudev said, since he was there, around 30 people came to stay. Most of them left. He will not ask you, खाना खाया कि नहीं खाया. He will not ask you. Gurudev asks sometimes, where will I stay? Will ask Vedantic questions. I didn't call you. Find out wherever you stay. इस तरह के महात्मा थे इन लोग. Imagine then who can say that go and get Shivananji to again write the letter. ये नहीं बोले कि कभी जाना तो ले आना आगे पीछे. कभी जाना हो ना, बस जब बस आ जाए कहीं, अभी तो खाना खा लो, यहाँ बैठ जाओ, बाद में कभी आना तो चले जाना, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं, यहीं रह जाओ. आजा बेटा, बैठ जा बेटा, आजा बेटा. उसी दिन जाना पड़ेगा उनको. ये हिमालय के लोग थे इन लोग. जैसे पत्थर है ना, उसकी तरह इनके अंदर डिटर्मिनेशन था. जैसे गंगा है वैसे उनके पास वृत्ति थी भगवान की राम, और ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति थी. ये ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति है. ये नहीं कि छोटे छोटे बात छुन फुन, ये सब नहीं हुआ इनके साथ. सो द बिगेस्ट Gurudev used to say that he was sometimes used to keep the tea like that in the morning, the same veranda. वहां चाय रख देते थे. Sometimes he used to drink, sometimes he didn't touch also. It took half an hour to make the tea. Half an hour, 45 minutes, and get up early also. 7, 8 o'clock, टी को छुआ भी नहीं उन्हें हाथ से. बोले फेंक दो उसको. Monday, 3, 4 students you must be knowing. Laddu, like 3, 4 packets of laddu came. So they were very happy that we'll get laddu in lunch. 2, 3 days passed. So all the The student said that I think he himself ate everything. किसी को दिया नहीं. So after 4 days, he said, same room. Laddu was inside in that room. He said, bring the laddu. So they got very happy family, we get it. So they got the laddu, सब ले आए, बोले throw in the Ganges. तो लोगों को लगा कि सच सुना नहीं हमने. बोले what? Ganges are there, throw it. And they threw and came with the long faces. And then he said famous line, you have come here for going Brahm Gyan or Laddu? ये ऐसे थे. तब जाके गुरुदेव ने एक चिन्मय मिशन को बनाया है. Foundation of mission was Gurudev, but foundation of Gurudev was the Tapan Maharaj. That we don't know much. There was no media, there was no social media, there was not movies or films, etc. to publicize all the words. Many of the gems words we don't know also. It has not been recorded, neither written by anybody. Because he's left his body at 57, 1957-58. So the Guru is happy only when you sacrifice and you have the obedience, and he can know that my vritti he can actualize. Every Guru has a vision, has a dream, and he gives you a thought. He gives you a thought. That thought you have to make it materialize. That is called the seva. Seva means किसी वृत्ति को परिस्थिति में बदल देना. हनुमान जी राम जी के पास आए. राम जी wanted that somebody could get news about सीता मां. इतनी कोई सेवा करते, उनकी वृत्ति थी. हनुमान जी converted into परिस्थिति. That is the seva. It took hard work. He thought nobody is in Ayodhya, and at least somebody can take care of the kingdom and mothers and all the people, so that my father who built up that kingdom, it should not be thrown out like that. Bharatji converted this paristhiti, that vritti of Bhagwan Ram, into paristhiti. That is seva. So Guru gives us sankalp that this much jap you do. This is the way you live. This is the way you should talk. This is the way you should get up in the morning. This is the way you should have responded in this situation. I have a dream for you. हम तुम्हारे लिए कुछ सोचे हैं. And when the student is not able to care for, तो फिर गुरु का संकल्प चला जाता है. ही सोचता है कि I'm dialing a wrong number. इसके अंदर वो material नहीं है. Like not everybody is a singer and dancer, so everybody is not a shishya also. But if somebody is there who has a material, तब तो फिर बात ही छोड़ो. तब तो फिर गुरु जी की तरह कोई बन जाएगा, गुरुदेव की तरह बन जाएगा. So this is one answer. Second is, Swamiji says, which Swamiji? Swamiji says we should have 3 S: Seva, Sadhana and Satsang in our daily routine. Can Swamiji guide how much proportion each should be done? Each should be done in along with usual house duties. देखो एक बात आपको बताते हैं, सेवा बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट वर्क है. सेवा and love is most difficult work, and I feel people jump into seva without being prepared. Power struggle starts, they get upset. He took away my work, he took away this. They compete with each other. So I don't prefer you should do seva without becoming prepared. You will be infectious person. Will infect some kind of impurity. Do sadhana. Do satsang. First master satsang. Get who is Gurudev, how to talk, how to live, how to behave, how to get up. And then please don't ask seva. सेवा है देवी है, आपके पास आएगी. वो देवी है, उसको पता है किसके पास जाना है. वर्क इज अ देवता. It knows that this person is the one who does my puja very well. अपने आप ही कहीं से आपके पास आएगा. You need not go and ask. उसको पता है कि हमारी पूजा अच्छे से करेगा. But I should be better and purer. If Gurudev had not lived with Tapan Maharaj and Shivaji, this mission wouldn't be there. It is only because of his tapasya. Foundation of mission is tapasya, not money. Let me tell you, there are bigger institutions, bigger buildings are there. Go and see Akshardham. दिल्ली वाला अक्षरी धाम है ना, हाँ, उसको देखो जरा जाके, वह क्या है आलीशान, ये क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं है, ये तपस्या है, ये तपोभूमि है, ये गोमुख है हमारे चिन्मय मिशन का. So when I do sadhana and satsang, I am ready to face harshness of the world. I am ready to go through tougher people, tougher person. Otherwise you will get angry, you will get expect a lot, you can't tolerate. And then I'll compete. That I got the president post, or he got president post. I got only committee member. Nobody made me president. Nobody made me trustee. I become trustee. So these problems will come. Everywhere you will fight. You don't know how to live with people. लोगों के साथ रहने की एक कला होती है. I have to speak in what manner. I have to give preferences to other. जरा दब के रहो, शांत हो के रहो. मेन काम पहले हो. What is my wish is secondary. If 4 people are saying, ask what is your opinion? What is your opinion? My opinion comes last. It is not that easy work to job to serve. Do my way or hit the highway. ऐसे काम नहीं होता है. You have to win hearts in living with the people. Then you can serve. Serving is at least that because of me, you don't have to give me attention. I am a joyful attention giver. That is called seva. Any weak person can't serve. He will expect, he will be angry, he'll get irritated, he'll get upset, or he'll get egoistic. He'll compete with somebody. Because sometimes you will not get appreciation. You will do a lot and you will not get appreciation. You will spend your own personal money sometime and nobody will record it also. God is saying, don't worry. You need lot of faith in God. Sometimes I see in the mission, many people send their own personal money. No receipt is given. Nothing is given. They keep quiet. Nothing they have given. Sometimes I found out इतना खर्चा उसने करते कुछ भी नहीं. I say God is seeing. ये नहीं हम जितना कर रहे, nobody recognizes me. You know, I was snubbed in that place. You चिक मत करो तुम. चिक्की खा लो यहाँ लोनावाला की. लोनावाला में चिक्की बहुत है. प्रसाद में भी चिक्की पता नहीं आ गई कहां से. चिक्की आई है. अच्छा आप लाए हैं? अरे अच्छा है. और भी है कि उतना ही है? अच्छा. बहुत छोटा सा सुपर्णा एक ही देती हैं. हमको लगा कि 2 दे दे. नहीं I'm just joking. If you have sadhana, main thing is, biggest seva is that I am not a source of any disturbance to you. Regarding me, you be carefree. आप खुश रहो हमारी वजह से. You know, when I went to South Africa, lot of problem, legal cases. Every now and then, mail to Guruji, this, that. I thought first thing is that Guruji should not get any unpleasant mails. Let me go through the brunt. And let him be free from the concern about this place. आप फ्री रहिए, आप आनंद में रहिए यहाँ से. I prayed to Lord, worship Lord, and nothing, not one single mail went after that. Everything went on well. भाई सेवा मतलब है कि हमें कुछ चाहिए. I need something. हमें कुछ परेशानी है. राम जी को परेशानी थी. हनुमान जी ने सेवा करके कंसर्न दूर कर दिया. He took away concern of भगवान राम, not give a new concern. Sometimes people don't come, new problem comes. So I should know that am I becoming a problem or am I solving the problem? And what can I do to solve the problem? Don't ask. Sometimes you have to gauge it. वो सेवा तब होती है. गुरु की सेवा बहुत ही मुश्किल है. You know what is the biggest problem? You have to give your ahankar. I went to one Mahatma. You will not believe that. 1 year he did not talk to me. 1 year. कुछ भी नहीं. One Mahatma I went. So I used to go very frequently. बड़ा प्यार हो गया हमारा इनसे. हमको इतने अच्छे लगते तो कुछ कहने की बात नहीं. बहुत प्यार लगता था. बोले लिसन, विल यू सर्व मी? आई सेड हाँ हाँ. बोले अच्छा, डू वन थिंग that I was living in Mon. I said then. He said tomorrow on don't come. Tomorrow onwards don't come. I want to be in silence. Don't think I am asking you not to come. I have all the blessings. You will go high. खूब प्यार दिया, खूब ब्लेस किया. एक सबसे बड़ा तो है कि I should not be disturbing for anybody in my life. This is a common sense. यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोका लोकान्नो द्विजते चया. ये तो सेवा हो गई. And I am a joyful contributor to your life. I will give something. यही यही सेवा हुई. हमारी वजह से किसी को चिंता हो, घबराहट हो, परेशान हो, ये सेवा नहीं होती है. तो साधना and satsang comes before seva. So please do not jump to serve unless you know my nature has angerlessness, my nature has expectationlessness. Better do your sadhana, do satsang, and when work will come, it will come to you. अपने आप आपके पास काम आ जाएगा. वो देवी जी हैं. And if you have not done well the work, आपके पास काम नहीं आएगा या कम आएगा. वही काम दूसरे के पास आ जाएगा. Like you don't go to everybody, work also doesn't go to everybody. It's very, very difficult area of serving, which we use very lightly. But without this, personality is not shaped. If a person's, you can see roughness or erratic nature, he has not served somebody. Living with somebody is one thing, but serving and giving your ego is very difficult area. And that is where we have to train our mind. So this was another question, and my time is almost over. And my seva is not to talk now. Few questions are more there. इनका भी question है, पढ़ना का भी है. Your question is there. We'll see it tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Take Lord's name and think about Lord. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि